Okay, so during that part, I think you could just do some version of like, you did the thread the needle, you come up over your head, and then you're gonna come here, and then you do this turn, right? So you could do some version of this turn, and then that thing that we never used before with these, right? And then I think what you could do is you could come back into butterfly and have him come out on the stage with the 2 hoops around his waist, not lit. Okay? And so he could be like, whatever. And then you two can have this eye interaction where you're talking to each other, where you're like talking, visually talking to each other. And then what you can do is, you can, from your butterfly, you can drop stall it. And then slowly, because you have enough time to do this, just make it part of the act where you walk around him and light each of his wicks while you're dancing together improvisationally. It's probably the easiest thing you could possibly do, and it gives you enough time to light it. And then what you could do is at the end of that section where the music drops out again, give Ernesto the fire poi to put out, or put them down on the duvetine and let him handle them. And then you go take the hoop from your dance partner. You could do it one of 2 ways. You could either intentionally have the wicking offset, so it's like 10 wicks instead of 5, or you could have them stacked on top of each other. That gives you, if you do them offset, that might look cooler, because then he could just be standing here doing these circles. Like, this is not a high skill move. Anybody can do this, right? He could just be doing that while you're working your way off stage, and then come to this, where he comes up over his head, makes it vertical. You grab the 1 hoop from him, and then you guys go into whatever you're doing. I'm leaving the left hand over the head. So the right comes and taps, and then the left stays over the head while I'm turning. Flat, like this, just this. No figure 8, just circles. And then this one I'm not even spinning. I'm letting it flop, basically. You just have to spin fast enough to keep it from flopping too much. And then, I mean, you can add circles with the hand that's down below anytime you want, but I think it's a high bang for the buck kind of movement, with an easy transition back into corkscrew. So you just did this to that. I love it. Especially with your back, because you also looked over your shoulder. Yeah, I like that. I would recommend, if you're gonna do that, have your back facing the audience. Because then it'll be like this, right? You're doing the movement, and then you're like, woo! And then this one's here, and woo! Like peekaboo. I don't know, it's like sort of a callback to burlesque. Should we try and run the whole piece without the music? Up until where he would come out on stage with the hoops down here. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So left and right and left and right, left, right, left, right. Now here's your ground score. I'm turning around twice, however many times you're turning. And then down and up and down and up. I think you'll probably need to do it 4 times down, 4 times up. And then together time around again. Then together time corkscrew again, down and up, and down and up, and down and up, and down and up. Okay, now separate your arms and go around. So this is your 3rd turn. And now you're gonna do the hip taps, 3 and 4, and then I think we go around again. So this is your 4th turn, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you could do an odd one, then you can turn the other way. Yes, 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 yes. So this is your 5th turn. Now you have the short one, so you can do just 1, 2, 1 more turn, and then come into the corkscrew to get it up to your pinwheel. So now pinwheel turnaround, and 5, 6, 7, 8, weave fountain, and then up to pinwheel turnaround, and 5, 6, 7, 8, weave fountain, and then left weave turnaround, giant swivel, and then back to weave, then weave turnaround to the left, giant swivel, and then chase the sun, turn around to the cap, twice or 3 times, I'm not sure how many, then chase the sun, turn, and then cap, and one more chase the sun, dun, 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 one more cap, and then you're gonna come down in front, stop your poi, and then this is your butterfly section, where you do 1, 2, 3, take out, 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 1, repeating that 16, take out, 1, 2, 3, take out, 1, 2, 3, take out, 1, 2, 3, take out, butterfly angel, butterfly angel, butterfly angel, butterfly angel, small, small, big for 2, small, small, big for 2, butterfly angel, butterfly angel, butterfly angel, butterfly angel, small, small, big, small, small, big, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, second flower, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, down and turning left, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, thread the needle, 7, 8, plane shift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap. Now here's your slow part, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then he comes out on the stage and you start improvising with him. And then what really I think can be helpful when you're doing the improv with him is you could, when you come out of whatever you're doing with your corkscrews or whatever, you can come down, wrap your poi up and be small like this, and you could just be doing these mini versions of this or just these, and then bring it in to the wick and put it under the wick to light it, and then move to the next one with some little version of that. Because then you're adding, you know, you're playing a little bit with the fire while you're doing it. It's not no moves, but it's also not highly technical. Yeah, and then you come underneath his wick because the flame rises. Yeah, I would do them together. I would do one wick at a time with both of your poi so that it catches. Then move it away. And then, like, what you guys should do is plan the order of the wicks. So, like, the first wick might be here, but the second wick that you might light might be on the back side of him. So you're not going around the hoop in order. And then the dance sort of makes sense, you know? It's not just light, light, light. Like, we're trying to make it like a part of the show, right? Stylize it. Work it, work it, work it, work it.
This is a choreography that was written specifically to go with this track. Unfortunately, the way social media works, I can't actually use the track on the video without getting some sort of violation or them stopping the video or them preventing me from posting it, specifically on TikTok. And as a result, I am now interrupting your musical experience. My apologies for this technological limitation. This performance was designed for an intermediate student who was looking to do a performance for the Eclipse in April of 2024, hence the song Total Eclipse of the Heart. And you'll notice one of the things we tried to do throughout the performance was have the artist turning when the vocals say turn around bright eyes, to have a visual match to the auditory experience, which I don't particularly nail here, but I wasn't learning this choreography for myself. I built it for my student and didn't actually take the time to learn it. So I think this was right after we had completed choreographing the piece, and I think this was my first run through to the music after the fact with the full 2 minutes and 30 some odd seconds. The performance itself is designed to be a poi solo until the hooper comes on stage with the poi artist, at which point both artists will begin to do a hoop duet to close out the track, which is fairly long, and the student likely didn't have a set of poi that would actually burn the full length of the track and keep full fire, although maybe, but not at this speed of music, likely because the music is so fast. If this is the first video you've seen with the Total Eclipse of the Heart choreography to this remix, please be aware there is a playlist with more detailed instructions showing step by step how to learn the piece up through the section on this video that is the second section. If you have any additional questions, please leave a comment below and I'll do my best to try and explain and clarify whatever's unclear. Thanks.